So here we have the Ford Mondeo 2-litre TDCi titanium power shift, which is the automatic, on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But you can see from the outside of the car we've got alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got plenty of boot space, along with those rear parking sensors and a 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see not only is it in great condition, but it's a really lovely looking car. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. We've got full leather interior in great condition. Carpet areas are really clean as well. There's loads to run through on the dashboard of this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle, you'll see the digital readout for the speedometer. Beneath that are the total miles for this car of 8,167. And then directly beneath that, it will show you what gear the car is currently in. On the left-hand side, we have a trip computer for things like fuel economy and what have you. There are buttons on the steering wheel that will enable us to change that information. And we can also change the information in the middle using a separate set of buttons. So you can, if you wish to, go through things like your phone, the satellite navigation, the radio that you're listening to, for example, or whatever music it is you might be listening to. So plenty of adjustments you can make there. The buttons I was using a moment ago are these for the left-hand trip computer, and these for that central one just there. Underneath the left-hand side, we've also got cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right-hand side, we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So if you hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it will do that for you without you taking your phone from your bag or your pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired the phone, which is done on the screen over in the center just here. So you'd hit connect the phone and then follow the instructions from there. It's all touchscreen, so when you hit satellite navigation, that will come up. There's a video on our Facebook page and our website showing exactly how this satellite navigation works. So it's well worth a watch of that if you want to see it in some more detail. When it comes to music, there's plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. If we hit sources, you can see there we've got AM and FM radio, as well as DAB digital radio, a CD player. We can also stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and this car's got 2 USB inputs as well. So if you connect any devices via USB, they'll also appear here as options for you. With regards to the reversing camera, it will beep when we're in reverse, but it will also give you an image up here to show you how close we are to the object. Same for the front parking sensors as well. Working our way down, you can see the CD player just there, and then we've got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on the passenger and driver side. The temperature itself will actually come up on the screen. So passenger, and driver temperature individually there. Same with the fan speed. When you adjust the fan speed, it will tell you up there what you've adjusted it to. This car's also got heated passenger and driver seats, a heated front windscreen, and a heated rear windscreen, of course. And to turn the air conditioning on, simply hit that button, or you can hit auto, and the car will adjust the fan speed itself to get to the temperature that you've requested, and simply override that by readjusting the fan speed. We then have the fully automatic gearbox. To the right hand side of the gearbox, we've got these buttons. So this will turn on the front parking sensors in isolation. So if you were driving into a space forwards, hit that and the front ones will come on. And this turns off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. Hit that button and it will stop that system from working. And then lastly, all the way back in the central armrest, we've got both the USB sockets that I mentioned a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.